I'm Trever Aeon. I'm gonna break my foot off in your ass.
Hello. Okay, so last time Gale died in a fight, and we went through a rather complicated protocol to resurrect him. Also, we fought a bunch of goblins who were attacking some kind of settlement, and then we scouted the area outside the settlement a little bit. We found some cultists who called us true souls and indicated that they were looking for the survivors of the crash, which was us. And when they found that out, they attacked us. And then we found this hidden passage, which we are now in and about to come through the other side. And we have reason to believe that this will lead into the grove, where hopefully we can possibly find a healer. Oh, and I know I went through some respecking, and that was a little bit of a mess, but we do have our final forms here, including quoth the Raven Familiar for Shadowheart, which I think makes a lot of sense as a Death Domain cleric. So let's get started.
What's that? Need to find a way forward.
Thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring. Oh, look. One of you found the stones to talk to me, rather than crying and moaning about your dead mates. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute, and hang you by your guts.
Trevor's not afraid of this threat. He's killed goblins today already.
Yeah? How many were there? 4? We got more than you can handle. And our priestess keeps us fighting, even if someone sticks a few holes in us. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Bah! A clever goblin's like a trustworthy gig. A figment of the imagination.
Lae'zel's right. This sounds like a tall tale.
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
At this point, Trever isn't even considering that deal. She can rot.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
I have something to ask.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Let me out, you bunch of
Shoes. Well, where are my boots?
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
This tiefling is hilariously inept to Trever. That target's a far better fighter.
You have a better way? 'Cause I'm all ears. We need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword.
Trever likes it when people are willing to listen to him. Focus your anger on the target.
Rage, you say? Step, brace, parry, swing, still not landing.
You're not angry enough. Again!
Brace and step and swivel swing! Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
We like the vicious option here. Keep training and you'll drown this place in goblin blood.
Don't let the druids hear you say that. They're itching for an excuse to get rid of us. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands. Give it a good whack.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
As someone who aspires to fame, or perhaps infamy, himself, I'm sure that Trever has heard stories of the Blade of Frontiers, and that gives Wyll a big boost of initial respect. I would even say that Trever is excited to meet him here. But, of course, he's not going to display that. He asks the renowned hero for a word.
Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Trever is likely to be more forthcoming with Wyll than he would somebody random. I was, and we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Wyll chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Trever recognized that, and he likes showing what he can do in most capacities. So, he'll mention it and ask if she's bringing the blood war to Faerun.
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Unlike with anyone else so far, Trever will actively invite Wyll to join them and offer to help him defeat this devil.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Trevor's least favorite party member is definitely Astarion.
Oh, gladly. This circus is all yours, my friend.
Ready and willing.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Wyll.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Any questions, children?
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
Don't push it, kid. If you see trouble, then run. Only fight if you have to.
Oh, right. Go for the heart.
One more time.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
While trying to decide where to go next, Trever spots Zorru, which is somebody that Lae'zel wanted to speak to, so we head over in that direction.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
This is Lae'zel's show. Trever recommends doing what she says.
Lower.
Trever offers no reprieve to the Tiefling.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
By the dead gods, are all Giths so brutal?
Brutal? Blood still flows through his own veins. I was positively gentle.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Nobody died and we got what we needed. Trever doesn't see the issue. What comes next?
The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Trevor's curious exactly what she means by purification.
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
One more time.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them.
This is about your precious...
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can. Waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
That's curious.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
This one wants to run. Only cowards run.
How dare!
Prove him wrong then, if you think you're able to, that is.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
How long until Roland shows off his...
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Trever heard about a ritual from Findal in the underground passage, but he wants to hear what this one says about it.
Ah, I forgot. You're a blow-in. A few days hence, this grove will be completely concealed by thorny vines. None will be able to enter or leave. A drastic measure. But more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
About what we expected. But we are still looking for a healer. Does he know anything?
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
Alright, let's see what he's got.
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
The main thing that we purchased from Aaron is this Ring of Flinging, which will grant the wearer 1d4 bonus damage while throwing, which Trever is going to do quite a lot.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Where am I needed? Best foot forward.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. As thou desire.
So if we're going to make a Hexblade Warlock to try out the new subclass, of course our non-Eldritch Blast cantrip has got to be Booming Blade. Shield and Wrathful Smite are perfectly fine for our spells. Neither Wisdom nor Intelligence are high scores, but I was gonna give them 8 to Int and 12 to Wiz to have some bonus on Wisdom saving throws and Perception and Survival checks, but as it turns out, a couple of the skills that were worth bothering with were Intelligence skills, so I evened those back out to 10 and 10. According to this tooltip, Hexblade warriors who already have bind hex weapons simply do not gain Pact of the Blade binding, which is the entire reason to take Pact of the Blade. So I went ahead and went with Pact of the Chain.
And these things have stayed interesting. Seems like the best way.
The pride of the gate.
For the familiar, I went with the Imp over the Quasit, largely because I end up using the Quasit familiar quite often with Shovel, so I wanted something different.
No time to rest. Should mind my step. Hope this ends well.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Harsh. Remind me to stay on your good side.
You were never on my good side.
I should speak up.
Cannon? He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
He's dead now. Crying about it is a waste of time.
You're right. There's no point. Someone's going to pay for this.
Arka, no! Wait! What are you doing?
It looks like in the process of respecking I lost my recast Speak with Dead, so I won't be able to do that again until I long rest.
Don't waste a step.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs.
Trever feels they should be able to hold them off indefinitely from here.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better.
There's a good question. How far is Baldur's Gate from here?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Have some respect. This really isn't the time to talk.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
It's too small to pose a real threat, but what the hell?
You follow the squirrel's gaze to a pair of clumsy, ugly feet. Your own, on her territory. Looking around, her territory extends from one end of the grove to another.
No squirrel is going to tell Trever where he can and can't go. Growl at it.
The squirrel freezes, muscles tensed in alarm. She gets the message. After a final squeak of warning, break the rules and there will be trouble, she scurries away.
We can hear signs of a struggle up ahead, so buried treasure will have to wait.
I'm ready. Talk to me. Heading there.
Two steps at a time.
I am fury. I am death. In my best interest. Moving.
This is my time.
have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
First off, we just saved her life. And this is how she thanks us?
Why, thank you, dread slayer of bugbears. You shall live forever in my memory. Now take my regards back to that pouting Irenes and leave me alone.
Trever is very annoyed with her, but he's still not going to take her soul coin under false pretenses.
Heading out.
You peer through the telescope.
These are both perception checks. I don't know how much it matters which one we choose, so we're just going to try to focus on the distant object.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Moving in. Seems like a good moment to talk.
Glad you were here for those goblins. Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat. Well, that should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow.
There's more goblins out there. She'll likely have to kill again. Trever will assure her it gets easier.
That's what Zevlo said too. I hope you're right. I want to help. I just didn't think it would feel like this.
Please. I've been through enough. No helping it. We're exposed now.
Huh, I'll give it a shot.
Goblins. They'll find it.
Your help at the gate was appreciated.
Trever appreciates the recognition, but he doesn't know this person yet, so he'll play it cool and just ask what this place is.
A druid's grove, dedicated to the Oak Father Sylvanus. You'll find its keepers just as thorny, I fear. Whatever your business here, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This latest attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Trever has no specific quarrel with the druids at this time.
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We are no fighters.
Trevor's curious enough to ask them why they're here if they're so unwelcome.
We are refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after goblins and gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for Tieflings after the Descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the Hells.
Trever tells them they can survive anything, even if, at least partially, a way to convince himself that they don't need his help.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already, and more will die if we're forced out again.
Trever recognizes it's a shit situation, but even if he wanted to, he can't afford the time to slow down and help them. He's got his own temporal concerns.
Thank you again for your help out there. If you'll excuse me, I'd best get my people moving.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Her outlook is grim, but she's talking about going down swinging, and Trever can respect that at least a little. Fight and win.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
She wins that bet and she's dead. How's she gonna collect his coin?
I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse. After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us.
He can appreciate the gallows humor a little, and also she complimented him, which counts for a lot, so he'll play along.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
So many ways to die.
Here, there's an opportunity to see what's nearby from this vantage point. Trever notices that structure, and with the waterfall to his left, he presumes it's the same structure he saw from the plateau where he found that Harper cache. It's hard to make out too much through the trees, but it does appear there's a well-traveled road down that way. He could potentially jump down from here, but right now he wouldn't know the way back to where he is. So he turns back. He'll find another way. Trever suspects he knows where these broken ledges will lead out, so he asks Wyll to send his flying familiar to scout, rather than risk finding himself in a spot he can't easily get back from. The imp finds the body it was told to expect, so it flies back to report.
How much farther can I go? Something's on my mind.
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
This chest is not anybody's property, but it is locked. And, I guess, too bulky to move. We don't have our locksmith with us, and bashing it open here would probably still get us in trouble. So we actually have to let this one go for now.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Hey, Trevor's just checking the area out. He was not trying to listen in on you.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
The blushing mermaid is definitely Trevor's watering hole.
We've had enough rough to last us a good long while.
Good luck to you then. And wish us some, too.
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate.
My love, you were in caravan.
True.
You quit in the middle of your show.
Sounds like your father.
It was his caravan.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Trevor's not particularly interested in the logistics of the forge, but he'll check out what he's got. This safeguard shield adds to saving throws, and Trever thinks that's worth picking up.
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Doesn't taste half bad.
How long until Roland shows off his thumb?
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Trever won't turn down free food.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Why, hello there, sweetness. Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Trevor's not about to go telling everybody what's going on with him. So he's fine, really.
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
This won't be fixed by a healing potion, so it's none of her concern.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. I was only asking. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Which isn't to say that healing potions aren't useful.
Hey, bother.
We don't have a whole lot of cash, so just a couple of regular potions of healing for now.
Take care now, sweetie.
As Trever passes the open door to the makeshift prison, he hears angry voices coming from within.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Trever wordlessly interposes himself.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move!
He stares her down and dares her to take her shot.
What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
He'll open the cage and give her a weapon if she wants a fair fight. But a dishonorable execution? No.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
Not sure I get that. The bars don't make her special. But fine. Whatever.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
Don't fight fair. Fight to live.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Alright, so what's he looking at?
You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
A kid on the corner putting on a show reminds him of himself in his youth. That was a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Trevor's talents aren't really that of close-up magic. But if this kid could do it, how hard could it be?
Hard luck, mister. But like I said, we can change that. Watch.
Alright, let's see what the deal is.
Call it. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
Trever knows a single coin toss doesn't really prove anything.
Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
Tails this time.
We got tails! There. Happy?
Sure, Trever will take a look at your wares, kid.
You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Most of this is junk, but we can take some ham and a kiwi, mostly to support them.
You bought something. Most everybody says it looks like junk and moves on.
Trever finds himself happy to support a young businessman.
Oh, you have. You definitely have. Anyway, see you again sometime. Take care. Safe travels.
You spot the boy giving a sly wink as he turns away.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that.
So what's your side of the business?
What? I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
Normally, Sophie tries to pick your pocket while you're looking at Mattis's inventory, and then she runs off. I think what happened here is that Mattis got pulled out of position when it came to take a look at our bird familiar, and then Sophie was too far away to participate in the interaction. Which does unfortunately shut off one of the ways of getting on Mole's good side, but not much to do about that now.
Please, let us through. Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out! We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Trevor's eyes narrow as he asks why the druids are holding their daughter.
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
She was caught. Foolish child. Let them judge her.
Trever considers terrorizing a child to be one of the lowest forms of cowardice. He'll talk to them.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
I'd rather you not get eaten by a bear.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
So well last time.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back!
Trever does not like feeling unappreciated. They'd be run over by goblins if it wasn't for him. He'll go where he pleases.
Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
And this is a good breaking point for the video. I'll take a pass around the upper levels of the grove for off-screen looting, and I'll meet you back here next time for dealing with the druids themselves. Have a good one.